Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I had to press something that I needed for the video. If you're just tuning in, if you're a first time subscriber, welcome. If you have subscribed before, my OG, welcome back. Today's video is inspired by the educational system in Nigeria. Now, university students have been out of school for almost 9 months in Nigeria due to various issues between the government and ASU. And this has ASU is the educational governing board for public and government-owned university, right? They have been clamoring for various benefits, and it has not been addressed by the federal government. However, we have had Nigerian students who have been at home. I am a Nigerian student, so I have also been at home for close to 9 months now, and we are hoping that something beautiful comes out of this whole strike. It should not be in vain. There should be a middle ground, and the strike should be over. Now, I am also doing this video to shed more light on how education works in Nigeria, because I'm realizing that a lot of people are migrating out of Nigeria, and so these first world countries like the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, everybody, they go to find research online on how things are, and this helps them put various what's the word now? They put various requirements for migration. This is great, right? I really appreciate all these requirements because it's your country, you know what's best for your country. But I want to bring the Nigerian perspective to you guys, because some people want to migrate because they have to migrate. That is the only option they have to survive. And so these requirements cut them short, and most times, or often not, we find that the people that are deserving don't get it, and it's almost as though there's some kind of segregation. Again, I understand the plight of the countries. You're doing what's best for your country. I'm only bringing this part to your notice. Now, as a Nigerian student, here's how it works. You finish your secondary school, you write NECO and WAEC and JAM. These are the official educational exams that you have to take to qualify you to get into the university. Let's say you pass at the first take of the exam. You get into 100 level. Now I'm going to be speaking on public government-owned universities, not private-owned universities, because there's a huge difference. The public government-owned universities are cheaper, right, more affordable, so as a result there are a lot of students. It's almost overcrowded. However, the private institutions, they are less crowded, more expensive. You know the deal. Now, you get into 100 level. That's how it's called here. Your second year is your 200 level, your third year is your 300 level, your fourth year is your 400 level. Depending on your course of study, your fifth year is your 500 level, your sixth year is your 600 level. You can graduate depending on your course of study, you graduate at that time. In our classrooms, guys, in Nigeria, public universities, some of our public universities don't have enough seating arrangement for students. So you have students. Sorry guys, I was distracted by my camera person. So you have students that literally sit on the floor. Some don't sit on the floor. They stand by the window outside, listening to a lecture that they're supposed to get an A on. The class is so hot, overpopulated. You can't hear the lecturer speaking. Let me try to remember some of my experiences. You are literally just there for attendance sake. because some of these lecturers require you to attend their class to a certain percentage, and then that's the only way you qualify for exams. And that's why the students show up to the classes, not to actually learn. These are, I don't even know, you can't even assimilate anything. So basically, you have students that don't attend the classes, yet they go back home and study on them by themselves, organize self-taught tutorial classes. It is on that basis that they go and write these exams, and they come out with flying colors. So permit me to say that the Nigerian student is a hardworking student, because we learn under the extreme conditions. Now you have assignments. You have only 12 hours of daylight to do your assignment, because there's no electrical power, there's no electricity. The universities, if you are lucky, if your public-owned university is lucky enough to give you electricity at night, it might be for 3 hours or for 4 hours, so it's timed. So you're ironing your clothes on a time schedule, you're reading at night on a schedule, or you take candles. We literally take candles to class, we light them, put them on the table. It helps us to read. I do that. I did that. We soak our legs in water so that we don't sleep when we're studying. We don't have coffee because coffee is expensive. You can't even afford it. So these are things that we go through. Then we get a result. Both in whatever class, be it first class, second class upper, second class lower, third class, or pass. We finally graduate with these results. Meanwhile, in the process, somebody's script can get missing. They can come and tell you, the school can tell you that, oh, they did not find your results. They did not find your script. That is the paper, the examination booklet you wrote your exam in and you submitted to a supervisor. It just gets missing. There's no explanation, and that course is gone. You can't appeal to nobody. There's no system. Look, it's either you are fasting and praying to whatever religion or capacity you can for the 4 years period or whatever period that you are having this academic process through. It's like extreme sports going to school here. And let's say by the stroke of luck, you get lucky, cultists don't attack you, your dormitory is not maybe, I don't know the word to use. Some universities, they experience armed robbery attack. Some universities experience community attacks. Listen guys, you're going to school to study a course that you paid your school fees for, or you're entitled to some kind of scholarship, or a family decided to sponsor you. You get to the school, you're going to class, coming back from class. It's almost as though you're going to a jungle, because you have to ensure that you are safe. How are you even safe? So you are dodging machetes, you are dodging bullets from police, you are doing... So permit me when I say that it's not easy to be a Nigerian student. It's definitely hard. And then when we graduate, our degrees, when you bring them with other countries. Now, I'm not saying this for these countries to have pity on us and somewhat... No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just bringing the reality of what education is here. It's a fight. Some people lose their lives in that fight. And so when we send our results, let's say some of us decide to school abroad, or we want to apply for opportunities, and then our results are deemed unfit, or they don't think it's good enough. I really don't understand that category. When you say that somebody that has a CGPA of 2 or whatever CGPA they have cannot be compared to another countries because you think our system is not good enough. So what area are you judging our degrees not good enough? Is it from the area that we were not taught, or we did not go and self-study, or we didn't have all the amenities that you have, and so that is a reason for our universities not to be regarded as important? Look, I'm not saying our educational system does not need overhauling, That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that based on what we have as students, what we have been given, we are doing our best. We are doing our best. And we should be given a chance. If we are given a chance and we flop at that chance, of course, I understand your decisions. But you don't say you don't give us a chance, you judge us, and then you say we are not good enough. I mean, how do we even fight? And so, my dear Nigerian students who's watching this fight is difficult. Our fight is difficult. We have to put in the extra work. We have to work twice as hard. I know it's already hard for us. We're already studying in unbearable conditions. But this is where we are. There's no excuse. Because like they say, it is the person that goes to school and carries first that is intelligent. If you carry last and still say you went to school, they won't believe you. You know the adage I'm speaking about. So it's already hard. But that is the option that we have. If you don't have the option of the private university, you have to work twice as hard. You have to go the extra mile. And I'm just advising us, those of us that have been given our curriculums and stuff to do, like assignments before the strike commenced, please, I know it's difficult. Let's try to continue to push, to continue to give back. When I say give back, is continue to pull more knowledge from the internet, because that is like the only university we have. Another thing is you can go on the websites of other universities across the world, see what they are. Sometimes you might get lucky, you might find some publications from professors in all these universities. If you find them online, study them. Don't wait for ASU and our government to put their process in place before we get the education that we need. Prepare yourself, because the world that you want to impact is moving. They don't care about our government and ASU. They are just moving. And we can't use our government and ASU as an excuse not to continuously improve. So this video is an encouragement video to any Nigerian student who is watching me. We can do this. It is hard, I know. It is difficult, trust me, I know. It is painful and sometimes oppressing, I know. I've been there. But you can do it. If I can do it, right, and still graduate and come out, you can do it. And you can carve and forge a path for yourself. Find something else to do to support yourself if you can, if your degree allows you. We have students, I know students when I was in school, they were students, they had businesses in school. As soon as they are done with class, they go to their business. When they finish with business, they go back to class. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, how does this guy even read? Or how does this girl even read? I knew of a girl who had several carryovers. Not because she wasn't intelligent, but because she used to braid people's hair to be able to pay her fees. So she did not spend enough time studying. So a course that was supposed to take her, I think 4 years, she was there. I met her when she was the 6th year in the university, and she braided my hair. Beautiful hairstyle, by the way. But when I asked her, then she had some exams, and when we were just asking like, so what happened? She was like, see, she was paying fees for, I think, 2 of her siblings in the same school. There was no support from anybody. So staying back in school too was also a business strategy, as well as a way for her to still remain in the system and get what she was looking for, which is her degree at the end. So you see that kind of student who's not only good at what she does in terms of her business, she's raising 2 other adults and paying their fees. Think about it. And then she is also studying to get a degree. Like, seriously, it couldn't get any harder. That girl was an epitome of, I don't even know the word, she's a hero. And she still graduated, and her sisters graduated. I kept in touch for a while before we lost contact. So this is the life we live here in Nigeria. It can be hard, But please don't use that as a yardstick and say our degrees don't matter. They do matter. We studied and got them. Although I understand that some people did otherwise, but there are some of us that did the best we could under the circumstances that was made available to us. Give us a chance. Give us a chance to show you what we can do. Thank you for watching my video. If you would like any more videos on the educational system in Nigeria or university life and all those sorts of things, I'll be happy to share with you. So let me know in the comment section. Until I come your way in another video, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share this video, and click on the like button. Thank you.